Still clinging to baggy cargo pants and faded graphic tees? If you're over 40, those throwback pieces may be aging you faster than gray hairs. Your clothes should reflect the confident, refined man you are, not a high school flashback or a dad at the mall. In this video, you'll discover 13 clothing pieces that silently subtract years from your look and what to replace them with, so you walk in any room looking sharp, mature, and in control. Fix these and you'll feel the respect in your posture, and the spark in conversations. We'll break down each item, explain why it's aging, and show you updated alternatives that work for men in 2025. Let's get into it. 1. Baggy cargo pants, instant dad vibes. If you're still holding on to those baggy cargo pants, it's time for a reality check. They might be comfortable, but they're also one of the fastest ways to look outdated and worse. Invisible. Those bulky side pockets and saggy knees don't say relaxed. They scream, I stopped trying in 2003. When you wear cargos past 40, people don't see a man in control. They see a guy stuck in weekend dad mode. The excess fabric adds visual weight, lowers your posture, and shortens your silhouette. It's not just style, it's how people read your energy. Swap them out for clean, tailored alternatives like slim straight, chinos, or performance trousers. Brands like Bonobos or Lululemon's ABC pants give you movement without the mess. They're modern, comfortable, and send the message that you're intentional about how you present yourself. Still want utility? Try pants with hidden zip pockets, or minimalist cargo styles. Just keep it slim and structured. Fix this, and you immediately lose the lost in the suburbs look. But this next one might be hanging in your closet, right? Now, and it's making you look like you're still in high school. 2. Faded graphic tees. High school flashback. You might think that a vintage band tee still gives you an edge, but to most people, it just says, I haven't updated my wardrobe in 20 years. Faded graphics and stretched out collars instantly age you. Not because of the design, but because of what they suggest. You're stuck in a time warp. Wearing old tees past 40 makes it look like you're clinging to youth rather than owning your maturity. It sends the wrong message. Not cool or nostalgic, just careless. It's not the shirt's story that speaks, it's the condition it's in. Instead, upgrade to solid color crewnecks, merino blend polos, or well-cut Henleys. Neutral shades like navy, charcoal, or olive elevate your look instantly. Brands like Buck Mason or Uniqlo offer refined basics that feel modern without shouting. You don't have to give up comfort or personality. You just need to show that your style has evolved with you. Keep the memories. Retire the tee. Coming up, a classic office item that's quietly sabotaging your silhouette. 3. Pleated khakis. Frumpy alert, pleated khakis might have been a boardroom staple in the 90s, but today, they do you no favors. The extra fabric around the waist puffs out, adds bulk, and completely distorts your proportions. Instead of structure, you get slouch. Instead of clean lines, you get frumpy in full display. When you wear pleated pants in your 40s and beyond, it reads as outdated even. If they're pressed and clean, most men think they're playing it safe, but they're actually losing sharpness. People notice fit before color, and pleats rarely flatter a grown man's frame. Your solution? Flat front trousers. They're simple, structured, and instantly modernize your profile. Look for mid-rise fits that contour without clinging. Banana Republic and Spire and McKay offer options that strike the balance between comfort and polish. Make this change, and your entire lower half will appear slimmer and more refined. And when your pants say put together, the rest of you doesn't have to work as hard. Here's where most men get it wrong. 4. Chunky white sneakers. Clunky and Juvenile. Chunky white sneakers might feel trendy or worse, comfortable, but on a man over 40, they often read as clunky, juvenile, and completely out of sync with the rest of your wardrobe. Instead of looking modern, you look like you borrowed shoes from your teenage son. These sneakers add unnecessary bulk to your frame, throw off your proportions, and make it harder to pull off sharp outfits, especially when paired with jeans, or they break the line of your leg and pull attention to your feet for all the wrong reasons. Swap them for streamlined leather sneakers in white, gray, or navy. Brands like Oliver Cabell, Coio, or even minimalist Adidas Stan Smiths offer that clean, refined edge without the orthopedic vibe. The goal is sleek, not loud. Footwear matters. It finishes your look. Choose something that complements your age and your taste. Your shoes should say I'm still in the game, not I'm chasing youth. Coming up, a jacket mistake that adds 20 pounds in 30 years without you noticing. 5. Oversized blazers. 80s shoulder pads. You may think an oversized blazer hides problem areas or feels more forgiving, but if your blazer is swallowing your frame, it's not making you look powerful, it's making you look like you're wearing someone else's clothes. Those boxy cuts and exaggerated shoulder pads, straight out of a time capsule. An ILF blazer adds visual weight, shortens your legs, and destroys your posture. Instead of defining your shape, it overwhelms it. And for men over 40, nothing kills style faster than looking like you're stuck in a business meeting from 1988. Your fix is sharp and simple. Go for lightly structured, tailored blazers with soft shoulders and minimal padding. Look for half-convex options from brands like Suit Supply Spire and McKay or J. Crew's Ludlow line. Prioritize fit in the chest and sleeves. Tailoring makes all the difference. When your blazer fits well, it lifts your entire frame, literally and figuratively. You'll look more upright, more commanding, and more relevant in every room you enter. But this next piece, it's what men wear when they're trying too hard to look young, and it shows. 6. Ripped jeans trying too hard. There's a difference between looking relaxed and looking like you raided a teenager's closet. Ripped jeans may have been edgy in your 20s, but after 40, they rarely send the message you think they do. In fact, most of the time, they say one thing loud and clear: you're trying too hard. Those tears and phrase shift the focus from your presence to your pants, and not in a flattering way. They draw attention down, break the clean lines of your outfit, and undercut any attempt at sophistication. It's not rebellion, it's regression. Swap them for dark-washed denim with minimal or no distressing. Look for straight or tapered fits that flatter your frame without clinging. Brands like Levi's 502, Flint and Tinder, or Banana Republic offer denim that looks modern but mature. Fixing your jeans might feel small, but it changes everything. Suddenly, you're not just dressed, you're sharp, put together, intentional. And that's a look people take seriously. Here's where casual shirts go wrong next, and how one simple switch can change your whole look. 7. Short sleeve button-ups. A lone tourist look. Short sleeve button-ups aren't inherently bad, but when worn solo, especially in loud prints or boxy cuts, they instantly push your look into vacation dad territory. The problem isn't just the shirt, it's how it lacks structure, polish, and adult presence when worn on its own. This look says casual, yes, but also careless. It flattens your silhouette, shortens your arms, and makes your torso look wide. The result, a shirt that doesn't frame your body, but hides it in plain sight. That's not the impression a man over 40 should settle for. Instead, layer smartly. Use short-sleeve button-ups as an underlayer beneath a lightweight bomber or unstructured blazer, or go for upgraded alternatives like knit polos or linen blend Henleys. Look for subtle prints, or better yet, solids in navy, stone, or deep green. Brands like Taylor, Stitch, and J. Crew offer flattering cuts that avoid the resort vibe. Fix this, and you'll shift from just passing through to knows exactly where he's going. But next up, one accessory that ruins every smart outfit without you realizing it. 8. Sports caps. Dated casual. Wearing a baseball cap used to be your go-to for off-duty days. But if it's a faded team logo or a curved brim, that's seen better decades. It's no longer a casual staple, it's a style liability. On a man over 40, it doesn't say laid back. It says stuck in Saturday softball mode. The problem with sports caps is that they instantly drop your style level. They clash with sharp outerwear, cheap and clean outfits, and make even smart casual look juvenile. Worse, they can unintentionally highlight aging features like hair loss or forehead lines without offering any refinement in return. Instead, opt for a structured wool baseball cap, a suede 5-panel, or even a flat cap if it suits your face shape. Go for solid colors: navy, charcoal, olive. Brands like Ebbets Field, Flannels, or Norse Projects strike the perfect balance between timeless and modern. When your hat becomes part of your look, not a cover-up, you regain control. You're not hiding, you're choosing. And that changes how people read you next. An outdated shoe that's dragging your entire look back to 1997. 9. Square toe shoes. 90s relic. Square toe shoes had their moment briefly in the late 90s, but today, they're one of the clearest signs that your wardrobe hasn't caught up. The blunt front, the bulky silhouette, the stiff leather, it all screams dated instead of refined. When you wear square toes after 40, you're not gaining comfort, you're losing elegance. They visually shorten your legs, disrupt the natural flow of your outfit, and make even premium tailoring look off. These shoes don't age well, and neither do the outfits they anchor. The solution? Switch to almond or round toe shoes with clean lines and sleek soles. Look for derbies, loafers, or brogues from brands like Allen Edmonds, Beckett Simonon, or Thursday Boot Co. These options bring the structure and polish your age deserves, without looking like you're chasing trends. Shoes say everything about how much care you take in your presentation. Update this one piece, and suddenly, your whole outfit steps up. Coming next. A winter layering mistake that makes you look like a cartoon character, not a man of style. 10. Puffy vests. Michelin man. The effect that thick puffer vests might keep you warm, but it's doing serious damage to your style. The bulk, the boxy shape, the way it swallows your torso, it turns a grown man into a walking marshmallow. And on men over 40, that exaggerated silhouette doesn't say layered, it says lost in layers. Puffy vests tend to widen the body, round out the shoulders, and hide your natural lines. They might be practical, but they kill the shape and sharpness that a good mid-layer should offer. Worse, they make any outfit underneath look like an afterthought. Swap them out for lightweight quilted vests, wool gilets, or even fleece-lined chore jackets. Go for slimmer fits with vertical stitching or internal insulation. Brands like Barber, Relwyn, or Peter Miller offer pieces that provide warmth without overwhelming your frame. This one shift keeps your look functional and refined. No more Michelin man, just a man who knows how to layer with purpose. Coming up, the sandal style that instantly puts you in grandpa mode. 11. Velcro sandals. Grandpa mode. Velcro sandals may be easy to slip on, but they come with a heavy cost. They instantly signal that you've given up on style. They aren't just unflattering, they broadcast a level of surrender most men don't intend to send. At 40 plus, comfort shouldn't mean costume. These sandals flatten your look literally. They make your feet look clunky, your ankles disappear, and your entire outfit feel careless. Even with well-fitted clothes, Velcro sandals pull the look down to zero. The worst part, they make you blend in for all the wrong reasons. Replace them with sleek leather slides, Khakis, or minimal two-strap sandals with buckles. Brands like Nisolo, Birkenstock, Arizona and Leather, or MGEMI offer refined options that look adult and intentional. The goal isn't to dress like you're on vacation, it's to look sharp even when casual. When your footwear says elevated, the rest of your outfit doesn't have to work as hard. Next, a formal wear mistake that drains all personality from your look. 12. Matchy suits. Corporate clone. Wearing a perfectly matched suit jacket, pants, tie, and shirt all in one tone might feel put together, but in reality, it erases your personality. It's the uniform of the corporate clone, polished on the surface, forgettable underneath. And at 40 plus, your clothes should say more than "I follow the dress code." The issue with overly matched suits is that they make you disappear. There's no depth, no contrast, no focal point. It's just fabric. Whether it's all navy, all gray, or beige from head to toe. This look makes you blend into the background, especially in 2025, where style leans toward mix, texture, and subtle expression. Instead, break it up. Try mixing jacket and trousers in similar tones but different textures, like a wool blazer with cotton chinos. Use contrast in your shirt, tie, or pocket square. Brands like Todd Snyder, Suit Supply, and Ring Jacket excel at smart separates that add dimension. Dress like a man who chooses. Don't default to the suit that chooses for you. Coming up next, the final trend that's clinging hard to the past and making you look just as stuck. 13. Slim fit. Everything. 2010's Overkill. There was a time when slim fit meant stylish, but somewhere along the way, it became a one-size-fits-all formula, literally. And now, for men over 40, wearing tight, tapered, everything doesn't look sharp. It looks stuck. When every item hugs your body, shirt, pants, jacket, it exaggerates every crease, every curve, and every movement. Instead of elegance, you get tension. And with age, you need room to breathe, not just for comfort, but for confidence. Clothes should follow your shape, not suffocate it. The fix is simple. Embrace tailored, not tight. Go for structured shirts with a bit of drape, trousers with room in the thigh, jackets that shape without squeezing. Brands like Peter Manning for shorter builds, bonobos, and proper cloth offer fits that respect mature bodies and move with you. Refinement doesn't mean restriction. It means balance between silhouette, comfort, and presence. Loosen up a bit, and suddenly you look confident, not compressed. Let's wrap this up. You've grown into your confidence. You've earned your presence. Now, your style should reflect that evolution, not hold you back in pieces that belong to a version of you from decades ago. By letting go of outdated clothing, from baggy cargos to matchy suits, you're not just upgrading your wardrobe, you're reclaiming control over how the world sees you. Clean lines, better fit, smarter textures, they don't just change how you look, they change how you carry yourself. Because when your clothes align with who you are now, mature, intentional, refined, everything else rises to meet that standard. You get more respect. You feel sharper, and you walk through life with quiet command. If this guide helped you rethink your closet, the next step is easy. Watch our breakdown on timeless wardrobe staples every man over 40 should own. The link is in the description, along with for the modern alternatives we covered today. You've put in the years, now dress like you own them.